Hello everyone and welcome to another video. It's been a while since my last upload, what with Thanksgiving having come and gone, but I have been thinking about what to show you guys next, and it dawned on me that while I've focused a lot on pull-ups, I haven't shown you what I like to do for leg work, so I want to take this opportunity to show you a few things I like to work on. For starters, box jumps are something I like to do a lot from time to time. The reason for this originates with my appreciation for Earl Lederman and his writings in a book called Endurance. In it, he talks about a number of benchmarks one must be able to accomplish to save their lives, and I will be making a video on that at some point in the future. One such benchmark, however, is the ability to jump over an obstacle that is waist height. Hence, you see me here jumping onto a 42-inch box. This equates to around 59% of my full height, so not quite waist height for me. That said, I'm still fairly comfortable with this height despite the fact that I haven't practiced this for a while. This is something I actually regret not doing more often, or alternatively simply training my vertical jump in order to improve my ability to jump up to this height more consistently, hence why I may do more of these in the future. One other source of inspiration I get for doing this, in addition to Earl Lederman, is Hironori Nakajima, that professional upstairs neighbor you may and may not have heard about. This man can jump in a way very few people can, so much so that he needs to wear a helmet in order to protect his head whenever he hits the roof of his apartment. Another movement I've been working on is the high step up. This, along with the next exercise I'm about to show you, is something I'm working on in order to progress toward the pistol squat. One reason I'm doing this exercise is simply to get myself accustomed to the amount of depth I need in order to achieve the pistol. The idea behind this is to strengthen my legs at a very low depth so that I know I have the power to push myself up from the bottom position. In other words, the deeper I can go, the more confident I am in the amount of force I can produce from a lower stance. Of course, that's not all there is to the pistol squat. The other factor to consider is hip and ankle mobility, which the high step up doesn't address quite so much, which is the reason for my doing this next exercise, which is behind the heel squat. This is essentially the second progression for the actual single leg squat following the high step up or the elevated pistol squat, although the elevated squat can be modified to add depth for added difficulty. The idea behind this for me is to acclimate myself to the motion of moving down and up on a single leg while trying to keep my other leg from doing anything. The next progression from this is the Hawaiian squat, which involves placing your ankle on top of the knee of the active leg. At present, I'm not totally confident in my ability to perform that movement properly, but once I feel comfortable with this movement, you can be certain I will be working on that in the future as well. With regards to the elevated pistol squat, one way in which I've trained with this is to add a small plate underneath my heel in order to reduce the amount of flex on my ankle on the eccentric portion of the movement. This allows for greater depth in the movement that you otherwise may or may not be able to get at the time. I'm not yet able to perform these consistently, hence why I've been focusing on other, lesser progressions before going back to these again. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, subscribe for more content, and of course, comment down below with any feedback, and I will see you in the next video.